Good evening. It is Sunday night, early into the evening, 8:30 p.m. And this is Rich, and I am joined today by Stephanie and Claudia. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing good. How are you?
Hi, we're good.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy you guys took some time to join me. I am ecstatic because we're going to be able to share something positive for a change. We've seen way too much negativity lately. Sound good?
Yes.
Sounds great.
Okay, so our supporters, they love seeing the positive, and we love being able to share the positive. And I got to tell you, just being honest, it has been incredibly difficult lately in this profession for those law enforcement officers, for those who have any sort of position within a law enforcement agency, for the families. It's just been very, very trying times. So I got to turn it to you guys. I want either one of you just sum up what you guys have been up to and what inspired you to do what you guys are doing. It's amazing. It's awesome.
Well, one day we were just, the whole social media, the whole negativity, and we were just like, what can we do to spread positivity and kindness and love? So we were feeling helpless, and we were like, okay, thinking about ideas. What can we do? What can we do? So one day we just stayed on the phone and we said, okay, we're gonna get some cards, we're gonna get some gift cards, and we're gonna drive. We have to drive the entire day to just go ahead and give it to a police officer. We'll go ahead and do it, because that's just one of the things that, it stays in your heart, and just seeing the kindness and just the love. And then whenever they're so shocked, to receive a card, that it just, we felt that we needed to spread the love.
And what did you guys do?
Well,
We bought gift cards, Chick-fil-A gift cards, and thank you cards. We included a handwritten message in it, and we figured to handwrite it would be better because it would be more thoughtful than just typing it and printing it and pasting it. It's more work. So after we did that, we put them in envelopes. We sealed it with a thin blue line sticker. And then we got in our car and we just drove around Broward County for the first time we did it. And today we drove around Miami-Dade County, and we just found officers in the street. May or may not have been at a red light. And we give them a little speech, we tell them what we're doing so that they are more receiving. And some of them are shocked, some of them are speechless, some of them are very thankful for what we're doing. Some of them want to spread love as well, and they want to join the cause. So it's been great so far.
So in Broward County, what'd you do? Upwards of 20 different agencies you reached, right?
Our plan was to reach 20 officers.
Right.
So,
Okay.
for example, we went to Davie and we could only find one on the road. So we gave it to him. Then we found Plantation, we gave it to 2. We found Fort Lauderdale, and that was 5. Yeah. And it was on a perfect day because they had an event going on that evening. So it came in just on time. Yeah, we went to Sunrise, BSO,
Miramar, Pembroke Pines. So
it was 20 officers, yeah.
Yeah, in total.
And then Broward County wasn't enough. You decided today you were going to do round 2, and today you hit up Miami-Dade County.
Yes.
And a handful of different agencies, right? I saw a whole bunch.
Yeah. We hit Virginia Gardens.
I didn't even know about Virginia Gardens, but
we found them.
City of Miami. Miami-Dade.
Yeah, Miami-Dade.
What else?
The medley reaction was awesome. You guys were able to share that.
He was shocked.
He was like, "Are you serious? Are you serious?" And we're like, "Yes." And he was like, "Oh my God, thank you so much." He was just, speechless. And then Virginia Gardens, he was like, "What did I do?" I'm like, "You were just being you." He's like, "What did I do? Really, what did I do?" But he was super thankful.
The one that hit me the most was the one in Lauderhill. Yeah. He was just speechless. He was just like, think, like, he couldn't get the words, he couldn't get a thank you out. And when he finally did, he's like, "I'm sorry, this just never happened." I've never met anyone who does this, and I've never met a single officer who has gotten something like this. And he's like, I really appreciate it.
Wow.
And we were about to leave, and he was still there, like mesmerized about what just happened. Yeah.
So I got to tell you guys, that's part of why I made such a big deal. Wanted to thank you guys, wanted to share your story because so I've been doing this for 13 years. It's amazing. Sometimes something so small, something that seems so simple to some, like you guys, you might not realize the impact you have. I just want to read one of the cards that we saw. It says, in case you haven't felt it today, you are appreciated. In case you wanted to quit today, don't. You are needed. In case you haven't heard it today, thank you. And I think what you said with the officer in Lauderhill summed it up perfectly. I mean, who knows what that officer just came from today, yesterday, the day before. I can't tell you, we're getting contacted from officers all over the country that are ready to throw in the towel and walk away. Your card, your gesture, you guys could be literally the difference between an officer deciding to give up and continue pressing forward.
We've received a lot of messages as well, saying that they love the fact that we're doing this and that it just boosts up the morale, and that it really just, gives them another reason why to continue to do what they do. We get really good feedback.
Yeah.
Well,
They reach out.
I can't thank you guys enough, and I think it's been amazing. You guys are going to have to check your mailboxes this week because you're going to get a little care package from us. Good karma. That's what that's about. Our pleasure. And I don't know, is this going to be a trend now? Are you guys going to have to hit up Palm Beach County next?
Actually, we were planning, we do take a lot of road trips. So we were planning to hit different states. So just pack a whole bunch of cards.
Oh, wow.
And just take off and just, give it out as we go. We were just talking about that.
Yeah, we were talking about that today.
Yeah, we're going to get a whole bunch of cards and we're just going to take off and just give it to whoever we see.
I don't want to ruin a surprise, but are you guys heading to the West Coast, up north? Give me a little bit, a little hint.
Northwest.
Northwest. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Well, you guys have anything for us before we wrap this up? What was for you guys, for the two of you, what was the best moment for you guys out of all of this?
Okay, for me was Fort Lauderdale Police. When we gave it to a unit, I tried to get his attention and he did not pay attention. He just walked right past me. But I saw his name, so I said his name and he turned around and I gave him my speech. I gave him the card. We had to put gas and we were at a gas station. So he came up behind us, came back in front of us, and he was like, I just read the card and thank you. I needed this today. Today is not one of those days that is looking good for us today. Tonight we have a couple of events and we really needed this. And I was telling her, I'm like, trust me, Fort Lauderdale needs them. I know it's going to be 5 cards, 5 officers, but I don't know, for some reason I knew Fort Lauderdale needed it. So that made an impact for me.
I got to tell you, that was probably the same night, not to cut you off, but that was probably the same night. I remember listening to the radio traffic and there were multiple agencies going to Fort Lauderdale to assist them with what they're dealing with. So I don't know, in my career, listening to that radio traffic, that's one of the times I'll probably never ever forget. That was some crazy radio traffic. So thank God you guys were in that place at that time and you reached them because they definitely needed it that day.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. How about you?
No, I was.
You can't say the same thing, by the way.
I won't. No, pick your own. The medley one. When we gave it to him, he was just so shocked. He was like, "Are you serious?" And we were just like, "Yes."
Yeah, he kept
saying it. Are you serious? Are you serious? And I'm just like, "Yes, we are very serious." And he was like, "Oh, come on over here." And he shook our hand. He gave us a hug. He's like, let me give you something. That's when he said, we usually give this to our police officers, but we're just giving you a coin and a little patch. And he was just super, super grateful and so happy. Even though he was wearing a mask, you could still see that he was smiling. And that just, my heart was just, you know, when your heart gets mushy mushy, that was
Yes.
my heart right there.
I don't want to ruin my street cred, but yes, I do know what it likes when your heart gets mushy mushy. Yeah, and you talk about the mask. I mean, I got to tell you another thing. I know I was going to wrap this up, but it was 95 degrees out today. It was sunny. It was humid. It was hot. You guys are wearing the masks. You guys are out there. I mean,
Yes.
give yourselves a pat on the back. Drink some water. I can't tell you how awesome it is what you guys are
We ate
doing.
some chocolate. So that
Yeah, that helps.
All right. Well, I just want to thank you guys again from the bottom of our heart. We all appreciate it, and stay safe. And thank you again so much.
and thank
Thank
you
you.
for what you do. We appreciate
you.
you.
Stay safe as well.
Will do.